Wait, this is not the way. Why are you going this way? I take this route all the time. This doesn't look right. Wait, excuse me. This is not the way. I'm sorry, but I take this route almost every day, and I've never seen this street before. So, why are you going this way? Oh, don't worry. Everything is fine. I just decided to take another route because sometimes the main road has traffic, and this way is usually faster, at least from what I've seen. I don't know. It doesn't feel faster, it just feels different. And honestly, when something feels different in a situation like this, it makes me a little uncomfortable. I understand, but really, there is no problem. I drive around here a lot, and sometimes I like to change routes depending on the time and the traffic. But that's the thing. You said sometimes, and now you're not even sure. Can you please just follow the GPS exactly? I would feel better if you just follow the exact route. Yeah, sure. I can do that. I mean, I am using the GPS, just not exactly every second. Sometimes I look at the road and decide what's better. Not exactly every second is not very comforting, to be honest. I would prefer if you just followed it exactly without making changes. Okay, you seem a bit nervous. Is everything alright? It's just a ride. Nothing strange is happening. That's easy for you to say. You're the one driving. I'm the one sitting here, not knowing where we're going. And that makes a big difference. I get it. I really do. But you don't have to worry. I'm not doing anything wrong. You say that, but you're also looking at me in the mirror a lot. And your hands look a bit, I don't know, tense. I always check the mirror. It's normal when you drive. And my hands, maybe I'm just focused. That's all. Maybe. Or maybe something is off. I don't know you. And when things don't feel normal, my mind starts thinking too much. You're overthinking a little, I think. Everything is under control. And we're just going to your destination. Can can you please stop the car for a moment? I just want to get some air or maybe check something on my phone. Right now, we're kind of in the middle of the road and there's traffic behind us. So it's not really a good place to stop. That's exactly what worries me. I ask you to stop and you don't stop. That doesn't help me feel safe. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't stop here. Give me a minute and I'll find a safe place. Okay? Something like this happened before, and I didn't listen to my instincts. I told myself everything was fine, but it wasn't. What do you mean? Something like what? Right, like this one. A driver who said, "Trust me," who changed the route, who acted normal. But something didn't feel right, and I ignored it. And what happened? I couldn't get out when I wanted to. I felt trapped. And I remember thinking, why didn't I say something earlier? I'm really sorry you went through that. That sounds really difficult. But I promise you, I'm not that kind of person. That's the problem. People don't look dangerous at the beginning. They look normal. They sound normal. And then things change. I understand why you feel like that. I really do. But you can't think that every person is the same. Because not everyone is like that. I know that. But my brain doesn't always listen to logic. It just reacts. And right now, it's telling me something is wrong. Okay, let me be completely honest with you. Because I think that's the only way to make this better. What do you mean, honest? What haven't you told me? Don't worry, I'm new. This is like my third day driving in this area, and I don't know all the streets yet. I thought I could handle it, but I guess I made a mistake. Wait, seriously? You're new and you didn't tell me that from the beginning? Why would you hide that? Because I didn't want you to feel exactly like you feel now. I thought if I acted confident, everything would be okay. But I see now that it had the opposite effect. Yeah, it did. It made everything worse because now it feels like you were hiding something important. You're right. You're right. And I'm sorry for that. From now on, I'll just follow the GPS exactly. No changes, no shortcuts, nothing. You can even watch it if you want. Okay, yeah, just follow it. Exactly. That could help a lot. I really didn't mean to scare you. I just wanted to do my job well. But I guess I tried too hard to look confident instead of being honest. And I probably reacted stronger than necessary. But it's hard to control when you've had a bad experience before. Your mind just goes back to that moment. That makes sense. Being careful is not a bad thing. It actually protects you. But I guess there is a point where it becomes too much. Yeah, it's like You want to trust people, but at the same time, you're always ready for something bad to happen. I think the balance is important. You should be careful, ask questions, pay attention, but also give people a chance to explain. And people should be honest from the beginning, even if it feels uncomfortable, because hiding things creates more fear than telling the truth. Yes, you're totally right. Exactly like you said. If I had just said, hey, I'm new, I might need to follow the GPS strictly, this whole situation could be very different right now. Yeah, I could still be careful, but I wouldn't feel this level of stress. You know, I think this ride is a good example of how life works sometimes. Really, what do you mean? How so? Sometimes we take a route that looks wrong. Sometimes we feel lost. Sometimes we don't trust the person guiding us. And sometimes the problem is just lack of communication. That's true. And sometimes the danger is real. But sometimes it's just in our mind. And we need to learn how to tell the difference. Yeah, and that's not easy at all. It takes time, experience, and sometimes mistakes. Well, today was not a mistake, just a very stressful lesson for both of us, I think. Yeah, next time, just tell your passenger the truth from the beginning. Even if it feels awkward, it's better than creating doubt. I will. I promise. And next time, maybe trust a little, but still stay aware. Deal. Careful, but not afraid. We're almost there. Good. And honestly, now I feel much better than before. I'm glad to hear that. And hey, thanks for staying calm. Some people could get angry in a situation like this. Everyone is dealing with something. If we react with anger, we just make it worse. That's true. Sometimes understanding is more powerful than being right. Exactly. Okay, now this feels like a normal right, and hopefully a better one. I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.